Hi guys, it's me, Werewolf2678, and I'm going to do a review on the Losi Trail Trekker. I'll be discussing the advantages and the disadvantages of it, as my usual reviews. Let's see, I'll start off with the disadvantages to cancel it off. Firstly, when I first got the car, I noticed a big instant disadvantage, which was the clips. I mean, it's such a small car, and if you want to use body clips, it's a bit hard to get off and it's a bit hard to put back on. And since it was such a small car and the clips were a bit hard, I'm not sure if you can notice this, but some of the paint on the body has come off. Not this big hole, this small thing here. Yeah, so I think that is a bit of a disadvantage. Other than that, I would say another disadvantage is the steering servo, which I've covered in Velcro for the battery. This servo right here, it's a bit weak, because when I've tested it out on, for example, my bed. I tested it out on my bed. If there's a condition where the tires get stuck like this, you steer the other way, it doesn't really respond. So I would say that the steering servo is a bit weak. Other than the steering servo, nothing much really. It's another thing, the suspension. I'm not sure whether it's my unit, maybe it's just my unit, but my suspension went a bit wonky after a while, like 2 weeks. The right side, your left head has less flex, than the right, your right wheel, this wheel. So this wheel here has less flex than this wheel, which I'm not really sure why. Maybe since it's friction dampers, I'm guessing that some plastic is caught or something drew the spring. I had to figure that out. Yes, and another thing is the on-off switch. I don't know why they decided to put it in such a odd location, but when the cover is on, and you have to begin all the way, and it's a bit hard. So yeah, that's a small disadvantage. Not a big deal, but still. Yeah, but now let's go to the plastics are good quality. I'm very happy with that. So now we'll go to the advantages. Advantage number 1, when I open the box, let's take a look at the body, how good looking it is. It's scale looking. It reminds me of a bit about like a Toyota Tundra, a bit of it. So I'm very happy with the looks. Very scale looking car, very nice. Another advantage I would say is the roll cage. Really stiffens the body up here. This roll cage right here stiffens the body quite a bit, so it helps with trailer trekking and crawling. Besides all that, another advantage is the ESC, or the electronic speed controller, which is located on the unit. It automatically detects LiPo cells and nickel metal hydride cells, which is a very good touch, I would say. Some cars only detect LiPo or nickel metal hydride only, but this detects both, so it's good. The tires are sticky compound. Could be a bit softer though, but acceptable. I mean, it's not a strict crawler. It's a trail trekker plus a crawler, so acceptable. One thing, I don't know how Losi managed to do this, but when I test the car, there's not much torque twist. There is a bit, but that's expected because it's a shaft driven vehicle, so a bit of torque twist is always expected, but I don't know how they managed to do it, but there's not much torque twist, so that's good. I've taken this thing outdoors, and despite its size, it's small, taking it outdoors onto sand and on the rocks and stuff, and it performs very well. But I would have hoped, maybe it's just me, but I would have hoped that Losi had waterproofed the electric, since it's a trail trekker. I hope they could have waterproofed the electric so that it can go trailing. And when I say trailing, I mean through puddles, through waterfalls and stuff like that. So yeah, I wish they could have done that, but overall very good job, Losi. And the suspension for the car this size, it's pretty good flex. Articulation, not too much, not too little, allows you to get over stuff. What else can I say? It's a very good car. The scale looks are very good. I'm also very happy with what they did with the twin vertical plate chassis. It's metal, and very happy with that. It gives the car good structure. But one thing they could have done, they could have made the center of gravity a bit lower by placing the battery tray lower. Could have put that lower in, or placed it at the front or at the back, but they placed it here for some reason. And this, they could have placed it at the back. There's a tray here, but I can't fit this at the back because the suspension links here, these two knobs, they actually block it, so that's a bit of a pain. The skid plate is good, quality plastic. Doesn't have to be too big because the motor is slightly high up. As you can see, it's plates here, motors up here, so plenty of protection. What else can I say? Overall, it's a very good car, I would say. I mean, for its size, it's very capable. I'm charging the battery right now, so I don't think I can show you what I mean. And now let's see the mods that I did to the car. I've just done very slightly. I'm planning to do more mods when I have more time. This is just experimental stages so far. I have done some weight transferring and weight shifting around. I actually tried to put weights at the back where I placed 2 coins, but it was a bit too heavy, so when it went up a slope it actually fell back, rolled backward. So I actually moved those 2 coins to the front of the servo, and wow, it makes a big difference. It could go up the same slope and stay placed onto the surface, so I was happy with that. The battery, I've replaced the battery from here to here, sorry, from here to the front here on top of the steering servo, so that improves with weight balance. Let's see what else. I'm planning to replace the servo from here probably to the back, just to make the car have a lower center of gravity. And yeah, one thing I'm curious why Losi did this. If you put the battery in the tray, there is a slot for a clip, but the clip cannot really be accessed unless you use a knife. So I think that wasn't really thought of much when they actually designed that part of the car, but I don't really use the clip. I in fact took it out, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. And yeah, so please comment on the video, and if you have any questions, again you can ask by commenting on the video, or send me an inbox PM me, whatever, and I'll try to respond to your comments or questions as soon as possible. So thanks for watching, and bye bye.